Hi, this is me, a 6-year-old kid who just learned how the pieces move, playing in his first ever chess tournament in some school sports hall. I have no clue how this game ended, but my guess is that we played until the little red flag fell for one of us, some grown-up nearby saw it and told us to stop playing. I doubt he even knew what a checkmate was back then. I was, at that time, known as an anti-prodigy. My friend and classmate, on the other hand, was crushing it. He was beating players much older than him, winning various tournaments, and making the other kids look silly. I quickly understood that chess wasn't for me. Stopped playing and decided to focus on more important things, such as school. Not exactly. During my teenage years, I came across a different game.
This program is brought to you by Magic the Gathering, the trading card game of strategy and imagination.
A card game where 15 squirrels could beat the most powerful creature in the universe. The highly complex yet intuitive gameplay, combined with exceptional artistry and captivating storytelling, resulted in some of the best years of my life. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. After spending unthinkable amounts of money on rectangle cardboard cutouts, my great stake in a hit, and a handful of bad tournaments, I retire. In 2018, I began my film studies degree at a university. Then in 2020, when the world was going crazy, a random Netflix show called The Queen's Gambit came out. Not having anything better to do, I decided to give it a go.
Tell the readers of life how it feels to be a girl among all those men.
I don't mind it. Chess isn't always competitive. Chess can also be beautiful.
I got hooked almost immediately. Not so much by the show, but by the game, to whose beauty I was blind for so many years. I finished the series, and shortly thereafter messaged the best chess player I ever knew, my friend from primary school, and told him that I was going to be the next world champion. Or something like that. But how does one play chess if he has no one to play with? This is my first game after a million years of not playing chess. Can you spot a world champion in the making? My opponent resigns, and my chess journey begins. I start reading chess books, binge watching the St. Louis YouTube channel, and even learn about danger levels.
Danger levels are when you are put in danger, and you can ignore the threat by creating one equal or exceeding in value to your opponent.
At one point, I decided to try streaming on Twitch, as I thought it could be a cool way to meet some like-minded people, and who knows, maybe earn a few bucks. I even dyed my hair pink. That's how dedicated I was. A few months after getting back to chess, I ended up going to an over-the-board tournament. I'm glad to say it was everything I could ever dream of, apart from me losing 9% of the games. I instantly got addicted to the competitive struggle, mind-bending tactics, crazy time scrambles, and everything in between. Chess became my life. However, my dream of becoming the next Magnus Carlsen may have been a bit premature.
A premature attack in the game.
My best tournament result was a second place in an open rap tournament. An international master won the first place. I won 20 euros. Now, although I spent more money on the train tickets to and from the tournament, that was still one of the most memorable moments of my chess career. A week later, I also managed to win the top 8 knockout section of a massive classical under 1700 tournament. One could say I was living the dream.
Or was I?
Though I've only been playing the game for about a year, my competitive nature couldn't accept the fact that there were tens of thousands of players around the world who could beat me, with their eyes closed. Literally.
This was it! What do you think I've been working the past 10 years of my life for? I was gonna be the youngest world champ in the history of the game! That's over now! They stole it from me, Carmine! They took it! That was today! Today!
My online rating on the 22nd of August was 1710. It was time for a new goal. Perhaps my final one. It would hopefully tell me if this whole obsession with chess was just a colossal waste of my time. The challenge was to reach 2000 by the end of 2022. Basically, to gain 300 points in 4 months. The punishment if I failed was going to be a tattoo. A face tattoo. So before the start of the new year, after I've reached 2000 in either bullet, blitz, or rapid, and if I don't, I promised my dear fans that I would get a face tattoo. You think I'm joking? Most definitely I'm not. So that if my chess career fails, at least I'll have the option to start my rap career. I quickly realized that it was going to be a lot more challenging than I initially thought. The idea of being stuck below 2000 was perhaps scarier than the possibility of my face looking like this. My rating kept going up and down, up and down. Was I over my head? On October 20th, I managed to get to 1982 when I played against an opponent who had 100 rating points over me. That same day, I get to my peak rating of 1994, only 5 points away from when I was born and 6 points away from my goal. And here is the game that changed my life forever.
The weird thing is, now I'm exactly where I want to be. I got my dream job at Cornell, and I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
I'm calling it. Damn it!